All right, let's go. All right, we're trying something a little different. Typically, I send this to the agents every morning, but we're going to do it live on YouTube and give this to everybody. Let's see what happens here. Check this out. So, this one, the MBS Highway is the mortgage-backed securities market. Kind of tracks where rates go. This goes up, rates go down. Inversely, if this goes down, rates go up. That's the easiest way to understand it. Each one of these is a candlestick, which describes how where rates start and where they end. Right now we're in the positive. It's really been floating back and forth. Nothing too crazy. So, but one thing to look at all this upside we have here before we hit another resistance. And so I'm floating right now, trying to monitor this, see where this goes. You got a consumer price index report coming out on Friday, so we'll see what happens. But I think we're going to float and hopefully get an improvement on rates. Here's a little bit of an average of where rates are kind of sitting right now. These are my rates. These are not official loan estimates. I am not quoting anybody any rates. This is just somewhat of an example based on these FICO and LTV where rates can be. Conventional rates sitting at around 7.125. That puts an APR somewhere between 7.5% to 8%, depending on if your lender's charging points. Get an official loan estimate from your lender or email me at info@tonypalau.com if you want an official loan estimate you want me to compare. FHA VA sitting about 625. And one thing to note, I saw today on the pricing sheet, VAs at six, VAs were sitting at about 5.75 with a little bit of a rebate back to the lender, which means probably about a 1 point charge would get you a pretty decent deal with the VA loan. So I'm pretty pumped on that actually. Seeing that, I hadn't seen that in a long time. Manufactured homes, mobile homes in park, meaning chattel loans. These are sitting about 9%, anywhere between 8 to 10, but 9% on the mean. Lower price points, kind of a bitch to do. You're looking at, about a 45-day escrow if you do decide to do it, but it's all good. We'll figure it out. I'm trying to figure out how to make this camera look at me directly, but it's not really working out in my favor. Hard money sitting about 10 to 12%. These are expensive loans up front. You're going to be charged about 2 to 3 points. A lot of times when people have a lot of equity and they can't get out of it, this is where these loans come in. HELOC sitting about 10 to 11%. Uh, just pretty easy. Standard HELOC, 150K if you have enough equity at 70%, meaning you have about 50% equity. Go up 20% is what you take out on the HELOC. So these are cool loans, super easy, close in about 2 weeks. This is a self-employed income. If you're self-employed, 3.5% down, stated income, sent about 7,625. The closing costs are atrocious. Really, this APR is like 9%, because the closing costs on this range about 5 to 6%. So if you're self-employed, you've been denied, so do this loan. This is a great loan. Closes in about 30 to 45 days, depending on how aggressive we are. And it's my favorite loan to do right now, actually, because everyone who's self-employed tends to qualify for it pretty easily. Your land loan sitting at about 11%, give or take 1% on each side. I-10 loans, I don't like to do these. These are really hard, and everyone hates me when they're done. It's in about 9 to 11%. You got to do 15% down. It's a 3.5% product, but I rarely use it. Again, I'm not quoting anybody's rate. Bunch of different factors that go into pricing, but this is about where rates are. I would like to do this kind of daily, so give you guys an update. I think rates are going to drop. The Fed's announced 3 rate cuts. I think that's still where the rates are going to go. You can see this, it already changed. It changes so fast. So 3 rate cuts coming this year. Watch May 1st, watch June 12th. That'll be a good tell of where rates are going to go this year. Seeing that 575 coupon today was pretty awesome. So we'll see what happens. But if you guys have any questions, email me at info@tonypalau.com. If you have any loan estimates you want me to review, same thing, just email me info@tonypalau.com.